Hi, I'm Nicholas Naylor, and this is my story.
It all started for me on July 5th of 1994 at CAMC Women's and Children's Hospital in Charleston, West Virginia, where I was born to my mom, Tina L. Naylor, and my dad, Glenn A. Naylor I of Quick, West Virginia. They began their lives by having my brother, and then myself, their only two children that they would have for the rest of their lives. Although some of the times that we lived were rough because money was definitely an issue, we didn't know sometimes whether we would make ends meet or not, and we never knew whether, possibly our electric or our gas would be switched off, but somehow they always made ends meet. Both of my parents worked a full-time job, raised both of us with the help of my grandparents who supported us 24/7. But through it all, we tried to remain a happy family. When I was 8 years old, our family took a step in a different direction. My dad and my mom separated, although they still thoroughly loved each other for the benefit of both of them. They always put us first, no matter what the situation was. My mom got remarried to Jeff Holbrook, her second husband, a few years later. We welcomed Jeff, and we loved him very much and brought him into our family and our lives. I went to live with my grandparents, as I had always been raised with my grandparents, and I spent most of my time there. Fortunately, between my parents and my grandparents, education was always put first. My mom always wanted to see me to succeed and to make the best grades possible. On May 12, 2010, our family and our lives were changed forever when my dad took his life. Our family was never the same and has never been the same since. My mom and all of us tried to just keep on keeping on, and it seemed like most days were a struggle, and still today, most days are always a struggle for my family and I. What we didn't know that 2 years later, on January the 19th, 2012, our lives would tragically change again. After feeling ill, Jeff took my mom to the trauma center at CAMC General, where 17 hours later she ended up in ICU and later passed away. What a tragic time it was for our family. We started planning services once again at Hafer Funeral Home, where both of us fortunately worked, but we never expected this to happen to us and to our family. By the help of friends and family, we've been able to make it through this difficult situation. My show choir of Capitol High School and the directors, Miss Kathleen G. Corbett, and the assistant director and choreographer, Miss A. Michelle Legg, as well as Mr. Corbett, Miss Corbett's son and assistant director, and my senior friends, as well as friends of our school and friends of my show choir, have helped me through this difficult time. Our friends and family and our loving God. That's what gets us through every day. Thank you, and God bless you.
Pray for blessings, we pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, for prosperity. We pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering, and all the while you hear each spoken need, yet love us way too much to give us lesser things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear. We cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, as if every promise from your word is not enough. And all the while you hear each desperate plea, and long that we'd have faith to believe. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, when darkness seems to win, we know that pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. It's not our home. What if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if my greatest disappointments or the aching of this life is a revealing of a greater thirst this world can't satisfy? And what if